If you've been struggling with grief for a long time and we're moving into this season of holidays, it's going to be a really big one for people. So what I want to do is focus this next week on grief and how to transform through grief and how to get through grief. And it's not an easy process. It's a fairly fugly one. I know I've been grieving most of my life, and I know that some of you are going through some really hard times. So stay with me this week as I read from The Language of Letting Go, November 1. We're striving for acceptance in our spiritual process, acceptance of ourselves, our past, other people, and our present circumstances. Acceptance brings peace, healing, and freedom, the freedom to take care of ourselves. Acceptance is not a one-step process. Before we achieve acceptance, we go toward it in stages of denial, anger, negotiation, and sadness. We call these stages the grief process, and grief can be frustrating, it can be confusing. We may vacillate between sadness and denial. Our behaviors may vacillate. Others may not understand us. We may neither understand ourselves nor our own behavior while we're grieving our losses. Then one day, things become clear. The fog lifts and we see that we have been struggling to face and accept a particular reality. Don't worry. If we are taking steps to take care of ourselves, we will move through this process at exactly the right pace. Be understanding with yourself and others for the very human way we go through transition. And today I will accept the way I go through change. I will accept the grief process and its stages as the way people accept loss and change. Now, I know each and every one of you have gone through some kind of loss, whether it's a job loss, a daughter, a son, a separation, a husband, a family, an organization. And those things that you're so attached to, that you love so much, take a long, long time, sometimes, to overcome. And what I want you to know is that you're not alone. And that I want you to know that take as much time as you need, and at the same time take care of yourself. And take care of yourself by getting enough sleep, staying only with the right people who love you and who don't try to fix you and allow you to be in your state. I wrote in this book from 2017 as I was going through my loss with my husband, when he decided to divorce me and he didn't want to be married to me anymore. I'm looking at him right now. But during that time, how angry I was. And no one could help me. And so I stayed away from people for 2 months. I didn't talk to anybody because I was so angry and I didn't want to emotionally vomit on people. And because no one I knew could hold space for me. And so you do what you have to do for whatever process it is. And because a loss is a loss. And we have to love ourselves through it by taking care of ourselves, by eating right, by surrounding ourselves with the right people, and by being patient and accepting of ourselves. And when we do this process of grieving, there will come to a point where you will be able to accept what is. It does not mean the pain will go away, but it will help you gain clarity. If you like this kind of content, I would love for you to subscribe, like, and put in a comment below if you too want to support yourself or maybe somebody else through this grieving process. I love you.